Hello students, welcome to part 9 of how to program the video game Dog's Dinner using Scratch. Your game needs portals for the player to be able to progress through the levels. A portal is simply a doorway that opens up when the player has completed a level. Okay? Alright, so as we said in the last tutorial, when you run your game, you're able to run around and jump on level 1, but there's no way to advance to level 2. Okay, so we're going to create a portal. So in the sprites list, let's click on choose sprite from library, and we're looking for the sprite called button 1. So find button 1 and then click OK. All right, so let's change its name. So click on the eye in the top left-hand corner of that sprite, and we will rename this portal. Portal. And then click back. Okay? Okay, so we're going to create two scripts for this new sprite. All right, let's start with the events blocks. Okay, and let's start with two when I receive blocks. So I'm just going to place them side by side here. We're going to work on the first one first. So when I receive the message called setup, let's go to the data blocks and let's grab a set block, set, and we're going to set level over to 0. Okay, so the level over is set at 0 because we haven't collected any bones yet. Let's go to the looks blocks and let's grab two set effect 2 blocks. Okay, two set effect 2. So the first one we're going to change to a very common one we've used many times, set ghost effect to 50. And as you know, the ghost effect makes whatever that sprite slightly transparent. Then the next block will be set color effect to 0. In other words, it's going to just appear in its natural color. All right, let's go to the control blocks and let's grab 3 if-then blocks. 3 if-then blocks and snap them all into place. Okay. Let's go to the green operators blocks and let's grab 3 equals blocks. So I'm going to put the equals blocks right in the top arm of each if-then block. Okay, so we need two values on either side. We need a value on either side of the equal sign. So let's go to the data blocks and let's grab the level block and place it in the left half of each equal block. Okay. Then on the right side of each equal block, we're going to manually type in the numbers 1, level 2, and level 3. Now let's go to the motion blocks and let's grab 3 go to XY blocks. Go to XY, go to XY, and go to XY inside each if-then block. Okay, so what these blocks will do is set the position of the portal on each level. So this is why it was very important that when you went to draw your levels, that you tried to draw them according to that XY grid as close to my diagram as possible. Okay, so let's set up the first one. So in the first go to XY block, the X value is going to be 200. And then the Y value is going to be -40. So make sure you type in these values very carefully. In the next level 2's XY block, the X value is going to be changed to 100. And then the Y value is going to be changed to -150. And then in the last level 3 XY block, the X value is going to be changed to 175. And then the Y value is going to be -125. So please make sure that you've got these exact values in because the position of the portals is going to be very important to the flow of your game. Okay, so now we're going to work on the second script. So the second script waits for the bones to be collected and then opens the portal by showing it changing color until the player touches it. Okay, so we've got the header here, when I receive, and then we're going to change it to start. So when I receive the start message, let's go to the control blocks, and I'm going to grab a wait until block, We'll go to the operators blocks, and we'll grab an equal to block, an equal block. The left side of the equal block, we'll go to the data blocks, and then we'll grab a bones block. Wait until bones equals 0. In other words, you have to collect all the bones until there are no bones left. And then we'll go to the looks blocks. We'll set effect to, and we'll set the ghost effect to 0. In other words, the portal no longer looks ghosted, is no longer transparent. We'll go to the control blocks, and we'll grab a repeat until. Repeat until. We'll click on the sensing blocks, and we'll grab a touching. We'll repeat until it is touching the player block. Okay, so it's going to repeat, it's going to wait until it is touched by the player block. We'll go to the looks blocks, and we'll grab a change effect to. Change effect by, I apologize. Change effect by. And we're going to change the color effect by 25. So the portal will change color when the player touches it. So we finished this repeat until loop. And then finally, let's go to the data blocks, and let's grab a set to, and we will set level over to 1. Okay, set level over to 1. Okay, so let's go to File, Save. Okay, so when you run your game, what I would like you to do is, I would like you to just hop from level to level and then hit that portal. And it should allow you to advance to the next level. So that's all we're testing right now. Okay, you don't have to jump, you just have to walk on your platforms and then go to the portals. Now when you get to level 3, the portal doesn't really do anything because we haven't programmed it to do anything yet. But I want you to make sure that you can advance from level 1 to 2 to 3. Okay, so let's go to File, Save. So this concludes part 9 of the video game project Dog's Dinner. Thanks for watching. Bye.